Hello, my name is Čedomir Nestorović and I'm a professor at the ESSEC Business School in Singapore. And today we'll see if the Eastern Europe countries are going to break up with the European Union. The term Eastern Europe is not a geographical term. It has been forged just after the Second World War, when the European continent has been divided in two parts. One of them has been dominated by the United States, so this was called Western Europe, and the other one was dominated by the Soviet Union, and this was called Eastern Europe. So we have two parts of Europe. They have been divided according to the Iron Curtain and after the Treaty of Yalta, but after the 90s, from the last century, the two parts of Europe have reunited, except for a small number of countries which are referring to the Balkan area. But today, both of them are part of the European Union. However, there are strong differences and misunderstandings between them. The first misunderstanding comes from Western Europe. In the West, there is a strong belief that Eastern European countries are run by nationalistic parties and that they do not respect the democratic ideal of Europe. And on the map where the different nationalistic parties are present in Europe, of course we can find some Eastern European countries, but we also have nationalistic parties in the West. The second misunderstanding is that in the West, they also strongly believe that the Eastern Europe doesn't want to accept its fair share of migrants, referring to the migrant crisis in 2014 and 2015. And that's true. When we are looking at the number of refugees who found their presence in Eastern Europe, we have very few of them in these countries. Finally, and this is the most recent phenomenon, the Western European countries also believe that the Eastern Europe has an ambiguous attitude regarding Russia, and that's also true. Some of the Eastern European countries did not side with the United Kingdom in the spy poisoning affair, so just a few diplomats from Russia have been expelled from these countries. There is also a deep misunderstanding coming from the Eastern European side. The first one is that the countries from the Eastern Europe believe that in the West they are putting too much emphasis on the integration within the European Union, and that the different countries don't respect and they don't protect the national interest. In that sense, it reminds them of the attitude of Soviet Union when they have been dominated by Moscow, and today some of them believe that they're dominated by Brussels. So we have a lot of illustrations concerning this, when in fact the Soviet flag is replaced by the European flag. The second misunderstanding is that in the Eastern Europe, they also strongly believe that the immigrants, and especially the refugees, do not have the right to come to the European Union, and if they are coming there, they may put in danger the values or what they call the Western civilization, so this is why they don't accept them. Finally, there might be two scenarios for the future. The scenario number one is the, let's say, catastrophic scenario, and Brexit shows that other countries from Europe can also pull out from the integration. Or the European Union can impose sanctions on them, and this is what he is expecting to do concerning Poland. And the third possibility is that they can also push them out of the European Union. This is the catastrophic scenario, and I don't believe that it is the most likely scenario. The second one is that Europe has shown a fantastic resilience when facing some problems, and they also have a fantastic ability how to find a compromise. So unless there is a popular vote that one country wants to pull out, I'm pretty sure that the elites of different countries will find a common ground how to continue and cooperate together.